What's up, my YouTube fam? Listen, this is hilarious, and I want to shout out Outcast. Thank you, Mama. You was so cute, and I see who you are. And baby, I know about you. I've been doing that since I was 14. I actually trained boxers. I love you, boo. I really do. I don't even know you, baby, and I love you. You are the bomb, girl. Yeah, we need to take it with the fisticuffs. That's how we do it. We ain't gotta do that. We need to take it how we used to do it back in the day. See, because what we used to do, we catch a bitch with a green garbage bag and beat the brakes off that bitch. She wouldn't even know what happened to her. But anyway, I digress. I'm older. We don't do stuff like that anymore. But she don't understand who she dealing with. These people, we ain't the regular chicks. I ain't never been a regular chick. I ain't never. My hand's always been bisexual. So she don't know. She ain't come with me like with that. She wants to report me. Well, anyway, I just came back at my fam to let y'all know I'm getting ready to bring y'all some real good videos. I got some paperwork I gotta get done. So, and some appointments I gotta get to. When I finish all that, I'm getting ready to bring y'all some true knowledge, because y'all don't know. All of that was some gossip stuff. I was thinking about opening up another channel. I'm still trying to make a decision on that, because I don't know if this one gonna get flagged. And I don't want to put my good stuff on something that's gonna get flagged. But I just want y'all to know I really appreciate your support and all the views. I thank everybody, because I'm new and I'm just trying to, get information out to y'all. I don't care about the views. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about none of that. And they're not saying that I don't appreciate it. I appreciate everything. But at the same time, that's not what I'm here for. My job and what my father, who's been blessing me for all my life, told me that this knowledge that I've acquired in the last 15 years, I got to distribute it. So, being that the people I've been trying to talk to don't want to hear it, maybe you guys want to hear it. So, I'm going to just drop a little knowledge right now about the driver's license. You see, these people keep getting snatched out their cars and they don't understand. They keep talking about their rights. First of all, when you sign the driver's license, you just said signed away your rights. So even if you give it to them or you don't give it to them, if you're in their system, you have gave up your rights to what we call that contract is I hope I say the right word, de jure, meaning that it's one sided. You don't know what's going on the other side of the contract. It's forgive me for I'm a little tired. It's late. Um, it's a one sided, we call it a unilateral contract. A real contract, and I was just telling somebody this tonight because I just found out people don't even know how to sign leases. I don't want to branch off, but a real contract, you use two signatures, okay? And when I say two signatures, that means you have the one contract and it has two copies. And the two parties that are signing the contracts sign each copy. And then once the copies are signed, one gets one copy and one gets the other. You don't make copies of a contract like that. That would be a unilateral contract. The contract I just discussed is a bilateral contract, which means two people are involved. That's what they keep doing. When you buy a car, you're signing a unilateral contract because it ain't nobody sitting there with you. The only contract that I could say might be a bilateral is a mortgage because they have a notary there to certify, and you don't make copies and all that. The only thing with the mortgage is it gets the chain of custody of that deed gets broken at a certain point. But I'm not gonna get into that. What I would like to tell you is back to the driver's license. You when you sign that, I think it's called the retention clause. And that retention clause, what it does is it says your wages can be garnished. That's why when you go get a job, they want to see state ID. Your taxes can be garnished. That's why when you file your taxes, you have to give state ID. Um, I think they can arrest you because of the state ID. They can do all the things that you see them doing because of state ID, and you thinking you just getting ID or getting a driver's license, and you're not even a driver. You're a traveler. So that's the other problem. Then you register in your car, which gives it back to them. It's a mess, and I'm trying to figure it all out so I really can bring it to you. But I do know about that driver's license because I experienced something with it that drove me nuts, and I really got to investigate that. And I could tell you right now, my main problem was the driver's license. But baby, when I tell you I beat both of them tickets, that judge was so damn mad with me. You could see smoke coming from her ears. She looked like Judge Judy up in there. She was mad as two motherfuckers. And all I can tell you right now is I didn't know what was gonna be the outcome of it, but what I did, I had sent her a bunch of paperwork. And then after I sent her the paperwork, or she was mad about the paperwork, let me not leave that out. She mentioned the paperwork to me because I sent her something called an ecclesiastical depot, excuse me, ecclesiastical depot. And what that is something telling her that I was a living woman and that I was not a corporation. And baby, I put my thumbprint on it. And I mean in blood. I gave her the blood of the thumbprint. She was mad. She said, you have your bodily fluids. I just looked at her. See, sometimes you can't answer people. You just got to look at them. And that's what I did. I gave her a look like, I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. I know exactly what she was talking about. Just like they played me, I played her. Because if I would have responded, that was entering the contract. I just looked at her. And she tried to contempt me and all that. So when you do this stuff that I'm doing, be prepared to go to jail. And I was ready. I had my toothbrush with me. I was ready. I knew what I was up against because they get. And when I seen her getting mad, that's how I knew. I waited the whole courtroom. I sat there, looked at her, watched how she was handling everybody. She was like $700, bam, $1,000, bam. $250, bam. Oh, you come back. You're gonna do 30 days community service. I'm sitting there like, these people just walking up there saying their name, man. I ain't saying my name. I ain't give them no address, nothing. Because that's when you come in special appearance. So these are the things that I'm gonna start teaching you guys. Because the other thing I want to tell y'all is that shutdown was a fraud. Okay, and I said it because I started noticing they were busting stores for fruit for the EBT machine fraud. They were busting people with that was getting food stamps that wasn't supposed to. They was busting people with the SSI. They was doing everything. So I'm like, what is going on here? This is crazy. Now, when I was telling you about the driver's license, the only thing that can save you and that you can drive with that people don't know is your passport. That was closed due to the shutdown. See, and anything with the IRS, at this time of year, everybody trying to call the IRS. Oh no, they got all that. So y'all don't realize they getting ready to shut down the IRS. They getting ready to shut down the Department of Education. Oh really? You know why? Because people is suing the fucking Department of Education over what's going on in the schools. See, y'all don't know. Them schools is treacherous. Okay, that's where all the bullshit is going on in the schools. So this is a serious problem. And you guys go to work, y'all got lives, y'all on Facebook, y'all on reality shows. Not saying all of y'all, but the ones that are doing that, y'all need to come up off that shit. Cause that's an illusion to keep you from what I'm telling you. You included in that shit and not realizing you missing the big picture. It's in a distraction, the Super Bowl, all that. I don't do watch none of that. All I do is study. And right now, my studying has taken me to another level. And I realize now some of the things that's going on. You know, your signature is the most powerful thing you could ever have. Be careful with it. I'm going to do some videos on everything I mentioned here. I'm going to do some videos on this stuff. Y'all going to see. Please give me some time because the sister, I have a heavy schedule and I really enjoy talking to you guys. And I really love giving this information. Oh my gosh, and I hope I help any one of y'all with this because y'all don't even realize how important this stuff is. My life has taken me a lot of places. I've been around a lot of people. I've been fortunate because of some of the characters I've been around and some of the things they were involved in that I've gotten here. So I've gotten here is because I'm supposed to help y'all because y'all in trouble and y'all don't even know it. And I'm sorry to tell y'all that. And, for me to hear some of the stuff that's going on, like I'll be looking at stuff because right now I got a little dilemma that's bothering me and I'm trying to figure out how to deal with that. And it's really rough when you don't have the right people around you. Just telling you stuff, and you could bounce stuff off of them, and this YouTube thing is cool and everything, but it's too public for me because this is the problem that y'all don't understand. When you deal with public and private, and I mean like private, private is important because that's how I dealt with that judge. I dealt with her on the private side. I didn't come up in the court telling everybody what I sent. She knew what I sent her because I had the green card on her ass, so she knew exactly what I sent her. I dealt with her in a private manner on a public venue, and I dealt with her in a way where she couldn't do nothing but get sued or lose her pension messing with me. So she chose to let that case go. Oh, the insurance company was mad. Everybody was mad about that. But it was nothing they could do because at the end of the day, I stood my grounds. And that's what I need to teach you guys, how to stand up for your rights. Because if you don't stand up for your rights, nobody else will. Everybody keeps talking about the Constitution is your rights. If the Constitution is not your rights, the Constitution reserves your rights. It's the law of the land. When you go in those courts, you're on the sea. When you dealing with the Constitution, you're on the land. So now what you got to do is know how to handle them to take them up off of a podium, because you can actually, some of the things you say, you can actually make them run out. And see, that's probably what they revamping right now, because they know people is hip to that bullshit. So that's the other thing. I don't want to give out information unless I'm really sure. Shout out to Eon, because that's my dude. Y'all need to go up on his site. That's EEON. He's a powerful brother. Yo, they did him so dirty. He said he not giving up on him, and he got some serious information. That's where I get a lot of my information from him. So I'm letting y'all know. Y'all busy, doing all this, looking at Crystal Clear and all. Even though Mag got it going on, I ain't even gonna tell you not to watch him, cause I stay on his shit. And if y'all don't know, he got a new channel, so if you get up on it. But anyway, I really want to tell y'all that this shit is not what it seems. And Mag hit me to so much. Let me tell you something. If this, and y'all tell me, please come and put a comment down. I need to know this. Now, since especially all the Mag fam, in your neighborhood, if you have the transit buses running, check out the numbers of the buses that run in your hood. Oh my gosh. Every bus that run in my hood is definitely satanic. I got the 13, I got the 33, I got the 32, I got the 1 and the 2 that gives you 3, because the 1 and the 2 run on the same street. One is local and one is express. So that's a 3. Oh my gosh. And then in my other hood, it was the 3 and the 101 and the 100. The 101 and the 100 do like the 1 and the 2. Those buses run on the same street. That's your 3. Oh my gosh, this man, the 6. The 6 runs through there, and the 6 comes through this hood over here now. Oh my gosh, they all run in the hood. Now, you got, oh goodness, I want to say it's the 20 bus, which is a 2, which adds to nothing. That goes up in the white neighborhoods. So I'm just letting y'all know. I even noticed the school. Oh my gosh, the schools have the satanic numbers. Y'all check it out and y'all see, because y'all probably ain't even thinking about that. So if the schools have the satanic number, what the hell you think is going on in there? Please don't play with me. I really, I'm somebody that, man, if y'all know who y'all were really, really dealing with here. I'm going to just say it like this. I have a family member who was in high school, and they had never gotten any trouble, was about to graduate. And I had been reading about this, and y'all check it out with your kids. Between March, I hope I'm saying this right, March and June is when they're going to have the most suspensions in these schools. And the reason why is so they don't have to pass them. Because every year they can stay in school now, I think up to 24. So every year that they don't pass them, they get more money, because that's an extra year that they have to be in there to graduate. Now, my poor family member got caught up in some bullshit and got 2 suspensions within like 2 weeks in April. Man, mama struck back. Mama got all her information, pulled her laws from their sites, got their laws, because that's federal. Went got the federal laws on their ass, and found out that they didn't do the suspensions correctly. No matter if this is what I'm trying to tell people. No matter if you're wrong or right. Because what I was concerned about was this person wanted to go to college. So with these suspensions, now they looking like boo-boo the fool, and they weren't. Very smart people just got caught up in some shit, which happens to some people. And you don't mean to, and you get caught up. But my point to you is, Board of Education had to drop both of them. They penalized them because they didn't go to the prom, but they didn't want to go, so it didn't matter. That wasn't even a penal, and I saved their background, because now they had to take that off the background. You know how they love to mess our kids up. Man, let me tell you something. I ain't play with them people. I sent them a 14-page fax, and I was shocked because I didn't know I was going to get them both off. I got them both off. So, y'all have any problems? Y'all going to court. Y'all going to DMV court. Y'all having problems with your kids. If they try, oh my God, if they trying to special ed them, let me know. That's my forte. That's how I was able to, and I homeschool. So be home when you homeschool, you gotta make up an itinerary for the child's, for the curriculum. So by doing that, I also had to read the laws. So I was well versed by the time I had to do this. And baby, did I pull up on they behinds. 14 pages I faxed over to them people. And I let you know, I feel so proud of myself because nobody got hurt. It wasn't that kind of situation. It was just something that they wanted to penalize my daughter because that's who it was. And they wanted to penalize her because she had started hanging out with some wrong people. And they weren't, they were just the new transgenders. That's who they were. You know, they were gay. And they wanted her to hang out, I guess, with the little square kids. That was her friends. And I just want y'all to know, y'all better look at what's going on. Do not take anything lightly because I taught my children how to come home and let me know what the hell is going on. And they were very good at that. And that's how I kept them the way they were. That kept them out of everything. Right now, Boo Boo, she works and she's what do you call it? Uh, she's a nurse and she's doing the internship, all that good stuff. She ain't playing with them. So I'm not mad with her. And one thing she listens, about when I tell her about this stuff, man, girlfriend is doing her thing, and I'm very proud of her. I'm so proud of her. And it just really rocks my heart to see that people are being. I spoke to a grown ass woman who didn't even know how to fill out a lease, and I'm not saying nothing is bad about her. She just never probably had to fill out a lease. So I'm letting y'all know when you fill out a lease, you never let them make a copy of your lease. If you have to renew your lease, you always use this procedure because if they make a copy, that's a unilateral contract, which you do not want. You do not want that because that can get you in a lot of trouble. When you have what's called a bilateral, which means you have two copies and each person signs and you get a copy and they get a copy and you do not make photostatic copies. You have real signatures in the ink. You can see ink on them. We call it a wedding signature. When you see a wedding signature on there, you good. Okay? And those contracts are very binding, but at the same time, just like they bind you, you binding them. That's why they do unilateral, so you can't bind them. It just hit me. That's exactly why they do that. Because if it's unilateral, then you just signed whatever. But if it's bilateral, they are held accountable. So y'all need to understand that. It just hit me because, like I study so much, certain things, I pretty much know what I'm doing, but that's what's going on. So now, listen, I'm telling you, I got this brother Eon, and I'm blowing him up because y'all need to go on his channel, give that brother some views, take some time and look at his information. It's very easy. What I like about him, he's technical, but he's not. So it depends on what you're trying to do. And if you, believe it or not, if you got a couple of G's, he got some he has a program that if you do get the because he gives the documents for free, but if once you get the documents, he actually helps you along, not legally, they're not lawyers, but he gives you a better understanding of what you're doing. So y'all guys don't know, man. Y'all really got to get on ball, on the ball with your business, because if y'all are using these tax people and y'all not really knowing what's going on with your taxes, man, your W-2, that receipt on your paycheck, damn near everything on that is fraud. And I'm gonna do a video on that. That's why I'm highlighting now, because I'm gonna go over this video and I'm gonna do videos off of everything that I'm talking about here. So please forgive me if it seems like I'm not doing it, because it's intricate. So it's not like these videos where we just talk. I have to actually have all, because I never want to steer your guys wrong. And the other thing is, something I might give you might change, and we need to know that. If the shit done changed, that's part of this. So, if you really could see it, when I go out there, I go out there ready to do battle with these people. And I don't play with them. And whatever the battle take. Because one thing you have to understand, if you are in court and you get arrested and you get it dismissed, that's a lawsuit. So don't worry about that, man. And I got documents that before you even go in there, you already have your money set. So you don't have to go to no lawyer, nothing. Man, I didn't, that's the other thing I meant to tell you. They kept telling me get a lawyer. I kept shaking my head like it ain't going down. Not getting one. Because that's the fourth leg on the table. You, the lawyer, the prosecutor, and the judge. And they get on the table and make a deal on your ass. So y'all need to know this stuff, man. It's really, really serious. That judge is not who y'all think it is. The prosecutor is not. I'm not scared of none of them. I actually did a case. This is probably what gave me the real, uh, uh, how could you say that, the chutzpahs to not be worried about these people. And then I'm going to give y'all one more thing and I'm going to end this video. But I was following a case of a young man, and he was involved with some dudes. They went to a party, and they got caught up and was videotaped. And they couldn't make out who was on the tape. So they went and got pictures off of Facebook and pasted them up there, convinced the jury to end to give them guilty, but he had 14 charges. We knocked off I think a cop or two, because we had them all messed up. Because see, what I was doing was I was sitting in the galley helping the lawyer. And that's what I do. Like, why? Because while the lawyer is talking and doing what he's doing, he don't see what's happening. And a lot be happening while they're talking and going back and forth. And he might not pick up on that because he's trying to do his job. A real lawyer. Because this one happened to be, he was scared of me too. He was like, I don't want no problems with you. Because you know something nobody else know. And I did. And what was so bad, if I would have known what I know now, that brother might not even went to jail. That was the craziness, but it is what it is. And he don't even know, that's the other thing. Y'all don't know, that jail shit is not all it cracks up to be. That's the camp of slavery, and that's what they figured out, that people don't know their rights. Once you know your rights, and even if you in jail, holla at me. Because I don't even want to get into that. That might be a video down the road. Let me see how this YouTube. But if you have those problems, you can holler at me. We'll get up, especially if you local. Because people where I live at is going down every day. But I could tell you right now, I'm not involved in a system. The thing that I do is try to stay out their system as far as I can. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get caught up in that. And if you don't know what to do once you do, you man, you in a world of hurt. Like Max said, you in a world of hurt. Because them people is coming after you, your kids. Do you know if your child gets arrested and you have if your child gets arrested and you have a case that they harder on your child than if he was a regular kid and you were a good upstanding citizen as they claim and you don't have a record. But if you have a record and your child gets arrested, that child gonna get a harder time because of your arrest. What type of shit is that? That's what the boy that supposed to have shot somebody, that little young boy, cute little boy, supposed to have shot somebody, I think in Chicago. His dad was in there for murder, and the dad said that they whatever the charge was, it was some bullshit. So I don't know that story. Maybe I'll do a video on that one, because that's a good point on what I'm talking about. And when I seen it, I was like, whoa! And the little boy is so cute. He don't look like he no murderer. I don't know what they talking about, but who's to say? I don't know, because it could be some bullshit. But my point to y'all is that y'all have to pay attention, because if you don't, this stuff here could really, really get serious, and y'all do things to make it worse. Like I be trying to tell people, I'm not going up against them. All right, I'm going to give y'all one more thing, and then I'm out of here. If y'all are ever accosted by the police, and especially if you didn't do anything, like they just running up doing what's that thing called, the stop and frisk type shit. If it's that type of shit, and because once they go outside they oath, the oath to the Constitution, their immunity goes. They're immune. They're sovereign. They keep telling about we're sovereign. I'm not, because that judge said, she said, oh, you sovereign. I said, no, I'm not. See, you got to make sure, don't let them never label you. I told her, no, I'm not, because I am not sovereign. They're sovereign. Sovereign means a person that doesn't obey the laws. They can do whatever they want. Those things they're talking about, not the law. The law, again, is the law of the land. That's the Constitution. So if they're not obeying the Constitution, they're not sovereign. You're only sovereign if you're obeying the laws of the Constitution. Again, all right. So when a cop accosts you, y'all guys, they probably didn't notice one, but they have insurance. Because I was trying to look it up. It's kind of hard to look up, but I was trying to look it up. Maybe in your state you could look it up a little easier, and put the comments in the videos that I'm gonna leave about this here, about the what I'm getting ready to tell y'all. Now they have insurance, and that insurance covers them and covers you. Similar to the insurance on your car. So this way you can understand, like, what do you mean insurance? When you have to get car insurance, it covers you and the other person. Well, their insurance does the same thing, okay? But the good thing about their insurance, if they injure you, you can sue them under that insurance. So that's why when you see people do the lawsuit, they sue the cop, and they sue the department he works for, and maybe even the state or the district or whatever. They sue everybody individually because they all have insurance, and that insurance covers when they injure someone, just like when you injure someone when you're driving your car or you get into an accident. So even if it's an accident, their insurance. That's why I get so mad when these people, they go all to the civil rights. What is that? The civil court and be suing. Nah, y'all going about this all wrong. Y'all need to go directly to their insurance company. And the way you do this is you get their bonding number and their agency number. And when you get those two numbers, that goes to a policy. Okay? So, and if they don't give it to you, they can get in a lot of trouble. Okay? So just know that. Especially you young black males. Oh my goodness, I feel for y'all babies, because y'all just freaking deers in the headlights. And I don't mean that in any bad way. It's just that some of y'all, y'all luck up and get away from them, and some of y'all don't. But if y'all knew this information, they would never be able to run up on y'all. So this is why I'm about to school all of y'all with this stuff. So just give me a chance. We gonna get off the bullshit and get on the real shit, because mama don't play, okay? So like I said, if I decide to put up another channel, I'll let you guys know, because I'm trying to decide what to do with this. So maybe that's not, I'm not trying to put up too much. But I'm sorry this one was so long, but I had a lot of information I really needed to share with y'all, because at the end of the day, I'm nice on all fronts, okay? And I'm proud of myself. I'm not bragging. I'm proud of myself. This is not anything. When I say proud of myself, I'm proud of myself because I've helped a lot of people. And those people, they probably still don't know the significance of the help I gave them, because they are not suffering because of that help. Mainly my family members, because I made sure, my son been in 9 schools because I wasn't having it. They was trying to take him down. No, baby. I put him in every time it was, nope, you get on to this. Nope, we going over here. I actually homeschooled him for a period of time. But I'm mad because I should have did it earlier, and they might have, taken and then maybe put him in high school or paid for him to go to high school later. But it is what it is. One thing about him, he know them schools is bullshit, and that's what these kids need to understand. Your parents, y'all should stop pushing this education and push business. Teach these kids how to start a business. Why you think they stop in the lemonade stand? They don't want them to know about business. But that's another video. I'm going to show y'all how to do all this stuff, how to take your name back, how to do all this stuff, man. I'm so happy because I never wanted to do any of this, like talk on the video and do all of this. I never wanted to do this, but I got confidence now. And my confidence, and me having the confidence is going to help you guys. So like I said, fam, I'm appreciating everybody that's on the channel, everybody that's viewing. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm really happy, that I finally got the confidence. Let me get my information together, and I'm going to really show y'all some stuff. Hopefully I help somebody or help everybody, whatever it is. Y'all have a wonderful night, and let the Father, take good care of y'all, because anybody that's on this channel is going to have a great vibe from me. All right? Night, night.